What is up, everyone? It is Artistic Sunrise here, coming back at you with another video. So today, I have my bookshelf. It's all organized, and I am going to be doing a bookshelf reorganization video. Now, any questions? I will not be taking the books out of the shelf for the main reason of I have it all organized in the way that I wanted, and I don't want to take the time to actually take the books out. I will do that probably in the spring, like I did this spring again. This is just like an overview after summer, after some big book hauls. So yeah, also, if you didn't know, now you know, I've got a new bookshelf. It is awesome, and I love it. And I finally got it organized to the way I like it. So, yeah, let's get right into this. Alright, so just an overview of my bookshelf in my closet. We've got a stack of books right there. Those are books that I want to read. I just didn't have any place that they really fit in on my bookshelf. So, yeah. Now, the reason that I have the books facing out like that, the covers facing out, is because either I really like the covers or I just needed a space to fill, and I love it and I love my bookshelf like this because it looks so much more filled. It looks so much fuller than it actually was. When I first had it organized, I just had the books tossed up there, and basically these two bottom shelves were completely empty, and now it's awesome because it looks like I have a ton of books on here, and I do have a ton of books. It's just, yeah. So yeah, let's get right into the actual tour of the video. So, starting off on this top shelf, we've got my contemporary books, and this right here is a painting that my cousin painted for me, which I love it. So, yes. So, up here we've got, like, the Laura Jean trilogy, Fangirl, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, If I Stay. We've got the classic contemporaries with some different ones mixed in there, like Confessions of a High School Disaster freshman year, which, in all honesty, I need to read this year no matter what, because I'm in my freshman year of high school, and I just feel like it would be super relatable. So that is the top shelf. The second shelf, we have my classics shelf. Now, yes, I do have a shelf full of mostly classics. The Help isn't considered I don't know if The Help would be considered a classic or if it would just be considered a kind of historical fiction. So I put it on my classic shelf though because it looks so beautiful there. Yeah, that is my classic shelf, and next year I am planning to read one classic per month because I need to read some of these classics, but hopefully I can read Pride and Prejudice and A Christmas Carol before the end of this year. So yeah, the next shelf down. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my shadow out of it. We have my sci-fi going into, I've got a couple dystopian books here, and then we've got some fantasy. So, to start off, we've got my sci-fi going up until Illuminae, where we go into dystopian. So, yeah. And then we just have some not quite known fantasies, which I loved The Knights of the Borrowed Dark. I need to read the second book in the series. Yes, I know, I'm bad. It's been almost 2 years since I've read The Knights of the Borrowed Dark. I need to read the sequel before I have to reread this. Surprisingly, I still know almost everything that goes down in the first book, though. And going down. We've got kind of high fantasy / spooky books. So we've got the Beautiful Creature series, which is all about witches and stuff like that. We've got kind of like my vampire books here. We've got Thirst by Christopher Pike, and then the Twilight series. Then we have The Night Circus and Remember Me by Christopher Pike. And then down here, we've got yearbooks. Yes, I have all 3 yearbooks from my middle school. We've got kind of like children's books, kind of, but you can still read them as adults and love them. If you haven't read the Chronicles of Narnia, please read them. They are amazing. And then going down here, we've got some Stephen King, just a mix of everything, basically. We've got some retellings, and yeah, it's a mix of everything that is a mess, but, you know, I'll probably end up loving almost all of these books. So yeah, that's a weird thumbs up. Why is it that I can never do a good thumbs up? I don't know. By the way, Book Hedgehog, I love this thing. I got it at a garage sale for 10 cents. 10 cents! Over the summer, and I absolutely love this thing. It's so cute. How could you not say no to this thing? It is so incredibly adorable. I love it with all my heart. Alright, let's go on to the next shelf. Whoa, do you love that transition? I sure do, because you don't get to see the mess of my room. So down here, we basically got kind of like a Rochelle Mead book shelf. We've got the Vampire Academy series, her first book in the Glittering Court, 3 of her books in the spin-off series to the Vampire Academy series, which is Bloodlines, and then I have a signed copy of Frostbite, and sorry about the mess. You can't really see it, but I just dropped a bunch of lead. Look at that. This whole thing just scattered across my floor. Doing this one-handed is not super good. So yeah. Let's go on to the next shelf. And we're here. So basically my top shelf is my Rick Riordan books. Yes, I have a lot of Rick Riordan books. Hopefully I will get all the rest of his books after Christmas. So I've got the Percy Jackson series, Heroes of Olympus, the Kane Chronicles, which if you have not read the Kane Chronicles, it is amazing. I've got a little wood burned thing that I did that says, "Tell the sun and stars hello for me from Bob." If you haven't read the Heroes of Olympus, it's from that. And I love it, and it makes me sad every time I read it, but it warms my heart so much. And then, this reminds me of Frank for some reason. It's a polar bear holding up a bottle of Coke. I love it. I love that little thing. It reminds me of Frank, though. Is it just me? Let me know down in the comments below. So yeah, and then going down here, we've got some of my signed copies, and then my favorite books of all time, kind of like my favorite dystopian books. So we've got the Darkest Mind series, which takes first place in every book series I have ever read. This is the top one. Then we've got the Hunger Games. Then we've got the Selection series, the Betrothed, Shatter Me, Carve the Mark, the Ash Princess. So yeah, then we've got a little clay rose here, which I love this thing. I made it. It was very easy to make. If you want a tutorial, just let me know down in the comments below, and I will give you a tutorial on how to make this. Then we've got a little yarn bowl that I made over the summer, with my little choir attached. I've got a choir medal attached to it. So yeah. And then we've got more hard candies in this, a little teddy bear. Then we've got kind of my Cassandra Clare books mixed with other stuff. I've got a little 4-H medal here. And then another teddy bear right over here. So that is my last bookshelf. Yeah. I have no idea how many books I have, and I don't really feel like counting. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.